So, GameCube. Hey guys, my name's Mark. You may know me from many different facets of the internet. I'm going to be playing a video game I really like and talking about it. I know nothing exciting or revolutionary, but you gotta start somewhere. Especially since I'm only doing this for fun, too. Now, this game that I'm playing is Spongebob Squarepants, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. I initially had the PS2 version of this game. I found out later on in my life that there was a GameCube version. Okay, cool. And that the GameCube version not only had better load times, but better graphics, and it fixed some of the glitches, which I was thrilled about. Because, I mean, this game is pretty fun. It's just not always the most stable thing in the world, especially the PS2 version.
What a silly dream. Mr. Krabs had to close the Krusty Krab. Like that'd ever happen. I have the feeling today will be like no other day. Now, I wonder where Gary is. I should probably walk him before I go to work.
Ah, SpongeBob, the responsible pet owner. Alright, so this game is by THQ. If you know anything about me at all, you will know that one thing I love is THQ 3D platformers. Absolutely adore them. Not that they're always the best made games in the world necessarily or anything like that, but they just have a lot of charm. And I usually absolutely love how they're controlled and like what you do in them. I like the kind of mild collect-a-thoniness, but I don't like it to go overboard like I think the Banjo series does sometimes. Not that those are bad games, they can be a little intense. So, this game, I've been playing it since I got my PS2 in like 2001 or 2002. It was one of the first games I got. And I had it for a really long time until the disc got really, really scratched because I had a little brother who was about 3 or 4 at the time and didn't know how to use a disc. So years later I bought the GameCube version. And it's running pretty good.
Good morning, Gary. Wait till I tell you about my crazy dream where the Krusty Krab was closed and... Meow! Oh, you don't say. You had a dream too? Meow, 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 meow. That something really bad is gonna happen? Uh-huh. Meow, 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 meow. Whoa, that really is bad. Well, I know just the thing to cheer you up. I'll go fetch your favorite fetching stick.
Okay, so I'm keeping quiet for the cutscenes in case anybody has not seen this game and they want to see the oh-so-engaging story of Spongebob Squarepants and the Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. Oh, and also in case anybody was wondering, I am not emulating this game. It is running on actual GameCube hardware. I even have a third-party wireless controller in my hand. It's really comfortable. They sell them on eBay for like $10. They're fantastic. The only flaw to them is they don't work properly on the Wii. I don't know why, but it makes the R trigger repeat the function of another button on that console, whereas on the GameCube it actually does what it's supposed to do. So that's weird, but it does work. The only thing I don't like about it is it takes 3 AAA batteries. Yeah, AAAs. Why?
Never fear, Mermaid Man, for you are not alone in your fight against injustice.
Alright. So...
Don't you think your little friend Gary would like to play some fetch?
Wow, rude announcer.
Yeah, I guess.
Very well. Then move next to his fetching stick and press the action button to pick it up. Then you can carry the stick to Gary and delight him.
Alright, so... Oh.
You didn't think I was gonna leave for work without a quick game of fetch, did you, Gary? Now come on, boy! Go long! Longer! Longer! What did you dig up outside, boy? There's something written on it. I think it says, Damger, Donut Opine, or Elsie. I wonder what that means. Well, maybe we should see what's inside. Meow! Oh, don't be such a soggy sport, Gary. What harm can there be in just a little peek? Just what I always wanted, a muddy little bottle. Just think of all the fun we can have cleaning it. Here we go.
Arr! Who summons me from my endless slumber? I'll have your eyes for appetizers and your insides for dessert, for I am the Flying Dutchman.
Sorry about that. Just hop right back into your bottle and we'll bury you back out in the yard so you can...
Silence! I'll not return to that prison ever again. And what's this? You've gotten into my treasure, have you? Ooh, I hate it when someone messes with my doubloons. Now, what shall I do with ye lowly knaves who dared stir me up? Let me consult my rule book on ghostly doings. In the case of accidental discovery and wanton disruption of my booty, the perpetrators must serve for an eternity on my bloody crew. Well, I ain't never been out to sea with a talking cheese block before, but rules is rules, so I gotta take you with me. Are you ready?
Hold on there, Mr. Dutchman, sir. Technically speaking, it was not me who found you. Gary's the one who dug you up.
Ooh, that's a relief. This little varmint looks like he can do 10 times the work. If he can survive my hypnotic spell.
Oh, no, not Gary. That's not what I meant. Take me, not him.
Too late. My decision is made. Now I've got to check on the treasure stashed back on my ship to make sure no one's been spreading that around. But I'll return shortly to pick up my new crewmate. Say your farewells before I return.
Don't worry, Gary. I'll think of something, and it'll be the type of something that will save you. You can bet on it. Oh.
Alright. I forgot that there's a long series of cutscenes there. But that's your exposition for you. SpongeBob opens up the Dutchman's bottle, releasing him, and he's the dick. That's your story. Do you really need more of that in your story for a SpongeBob game? I mean, really? Do ya? I also really like this game because out of all the THQ platformers I've played, it's the only one that plays like this. Which I know that it's not really specific or anything.
Looks like something in my backyard is blocking the door.
But if you compared this game to like Battle for Bikini Bottom or something like that, they don't work the same at all. The movie game doesn't work the same either. The movie game's completely different from this. Hey, SpongeBob. And I really, really like the controls in this game. They're tight, but not like Sonic 06 levels of tight. They just work well, I would say. Get out the door, SpongeBob. There we go. I have so many memories of playing this as a kid and my brother watching, and he's just like, oh, go over there, do this thing, do that thing. And I'm like, Henry, stop it, I'm trying to play the game. Be quiet. Good times. So, in case you haven't figured it out, there are coins that you spread from the Dutchman's ship that you have to collect, or not a ship, his bottle that you have to collect. Now, why do you have to collect these? Well, you see, in each area you're given a to-do list, and you have to do all of this stuff before you can beat the level. So here you can see I have to jump up to the Vista Point, get onto the Krusty Krab sign, search through the Krusty Krab storage, play hooky, get rid of the thug in the Krusty Krab, power jump near the chum bucket, fix Patrick's antenna, gather 50 doubloons, and catch 8 jellyfish. Only then am I able to search for the Dutchman's treasure and beat the level. And that's how this game works. You're given a nice organized to-do list, which definitely appeals to my OCD. I can never figure out how to get this stupid coin up there. Oh, forget it. Anyways, childhood frustrations aside, this game is great. And of course, you don't have to do that Neely jump I did, but it brings you higher in the air and gives you more time before you fall. Just like, instead of a...
I really need to reach that other ledge, but I don't think I have it in me.
Don't be discouraged. You can do it. Press jump, then you can glide a bit farther if you press jump again before you land.
Alright, I don't even have to explain it. Tom Kenny did it for me. Actually, no, I don't think...
Who would leave a letter tile sitting around like that? It's as if someone wanted me to find it.
That is no ordinary letter tile. It is a clue. Gather all the letters that spell your name, and you will have enough clues to find a hidden treasure.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but usually in the show, the guy who does the announcer voice thing, that's Tom Kenny, same guy that plays SpongeBob. And I don't think he does that role in this game. He might. I have to check the credits again later, but I don't think that's him. It doesn't sound like he normally does. Maybe it does. Maybe it is him. I don't know. I didn't look too long in the voice cast for this, but they did get pretty much all the actors, including Mr. Krabs' actor, who couldn't be bothered to show up for Battle for Bikini Bottom for some reason. I don't know why that is, but in this one...
Gee, Patrick, is everything okay?
Not okay, not okay. Something fell on my roof and now my TV doesn't work. I can't get up there to fix the thingy and I'm missing all my favorite shows. No.
Oh, that's too bad. I wish there was something I could do to help.
Ah, but there is. You can get up there if you try. Hold the duck button, then press the jump button to reach high places.
What are you waiting for, SpongeBob? I'm missing my shows. A real buddy would get up there and make my life complete again.
Oh, barnacles.
Yeah, Patrick's whiny as usual. So, yeah.
Alrighty, it looks like I found your problem. There's a big thingy on your thingy and it's all bent out of shape. But it looks too big for me to move.
That's what he
You don't
said.
need to move it when you can simply break it apart. Face the container and press the action button to karate chop it.
So, one thing, I don't know if games still do this, because I don't have a current gen console. The newest console I have is a PS3. And so I don't know if if new games call, refer to something as the action button. I know that for a long time that was the tradition. In this game, your action button happens to be the B button, at least for the GameCube port. Your duck button is the R shoulder button. If you jump and push X in the air, you'll do a ground pound. Y puts you in a first-person perspective that's really weird, and I would never use that. And if you hold the L trigger, you will very slowly do the creep to somebody. And of course, the C-stick moves the camera. What else would it do?
Whoa! My TV is fixed! You saved me from thinking, SpongeBob!
Save your gratitude, my jolly pink friend. It's all in a day's work for a sponge such as I. But, maybe you can help me with a problem that I'm having. You see, it all started this morning when Gary and I were playing fetch.
On second thought, who wants to stay at home and watch TV on a day like this? I'm going downtown to see the new construction site. Maybe you could meet me there, and we'll play Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Last one, there's a nematode.
Thanks for your help, Patrick. Alright. Oh yeah, and you may have noticed from that as well that you don't have to collect the tiles in any specific order. You can get them any way you want to. Which is great, because some of them you can't earn until you've received power-up later. Oh, I see. Okay, that's right. Now, let's go to the second half of Bikini Bottom, which has the Krusty Krab. I know, right? I actually really like this overworld. What I don't like about it is the buildings, like the Krusty Krab and SpongeBob's house. Those are like separate zones, and you need a load screen to go between them, which just, why? Why would they do that? Oh, and you see these bus stops everywhere.
Look at this! A bus stop! I wish I could take a long ride on the bus. Just think of all the amazing places outside Bikini Bottom and all the fun things I could do.
Your wish can easily come true. All you need is the right ticket for this bus stop. When you have the correct ticket, jump onto the bench and the bus will stop for you.
Alright, so as they just kind of told you, that's how the bus stops work. And this hub world, you go to the bus stops and you jump on the bench. They take you to the next level place that you need to go to. You do what you need to do, and you beat the level that way. Now, this isn't a very long game by any means. I didn't beat it when I was a kid, simply because, well, you know, let me think. When I got this game, I was 8. And the daunting task of all the stuff you have to do when you're 8, whew, I didn't have the patience for that. I mean, I got a good 70% of the way through the game when I was a kid, but I never beat it. Ready for a ground pound? Boom! Alright, so these tents allow you to change. And one thing about this game that's kind of weak, if you've noticed, is the music. Music carries not by the level like you think it would, but rather by what costume you're wearing. So in Spongebob Squarepants, this is the sound he made. Like, this is the music you hear. But when I change into the fishing gear, which is the A button, makes that kind of music. The fishing gear is the costume that you're going to wear the most in this game. I guarantee it.
Oh, Mr. Krabs warned me about playing hooky, but they look so fun! Maybe just one quick ride while no one's looking.
Ah, you little troublemaker. Those hooks can be very dangerous, but I promise not to tell if you use your fishing net to hang from them. That's the only safe way to do it.
Okay, so, yeah, you need the fishing gear to platform on these hooks. And many times you have objectives on top of hooks that you have to go to. Give me that N. Thank you. So, the other thing about this kind of hover technique that they told you about before is it doesn't last. See, you'll hover for a little while and then you'll just start falling. And then the jellyfish. Yeah, they hurt you. So you have to go and catch them. Gotta catch them all, as they say. Get over here, Pinky. Yeah. So in this world, I need to capture 8 of them.
Oh, tartar sauce! Clams in the trash again. Looks like Mr. Krabs will have to call the exterminator.
Do not be so hasty, for these clams are just a part of the cycle of life. When a clam shuts its mouth, you can jump onto it and launch very high. Sometimes, valuable things are hidden in high places.
Yeah, SpongeBob. Announcer knows what he's talking about. And get over here. There we go. Wait, like I was saying, the fishing costume is probably the most useful out of all of them. The least useful out of all of them is probably the Mermaid Man suit, unfortunately, because the Mermaid Man suit is not only the coolest one you get, but it probably has the best music. Gotcha. Yeah, those green ones are shy. If you go fast onto them, they run away, which is a major pain. Alright, I don't think there's anything left to do out here. Let's go into the Krusty Krab. I think I can catch the rest of the jellyfish in there. Now, it's such a pain to go in here because it's a loading screen every time you walk in here, which I don't know why they made it like that. Why did they do that? Okay, so I'm in the Krusty Krab. Yeah, thrilling combat, am I right? So combat in this game consists entirely of mashing the B button. I mean, sure, you can do the ground pound thing. You can do that, but it has such a poor range. You're not gonna want to. All right. Well, I guess I take back my earlier comment. Mermaid Man suit isn't completely useless. It gives you one ability that is arguably extremely useful in this game, and that is long-range combat. Alright, there's the last tile. I'm not going to get it yet, because I want you guys to experience with me what happens when you collect all of these tiles. You ready? Here we go! Yep, you start spinning wildly out of control. And then it loads a weird mini-game. And these mini-games are how you find the Dutchman's treasure. It's going to make this puzzle that you have to solve. And once you solve this puzzle, it will show you where in the world that you were just in the treasure is. But these are easy. All you have to do... Crap, hold on, I messed that up. Wait, no, yeah, I did. Hold on. And here I was going, oh, they're so easy. Hoo-hoo. No, it's just I'm dumb, guys. So, oh, duh. There's nowhere for that one to go. So, yeah, just jump on these tiles, move them around. They give you way too much time for these. I didn't even have trouble with these as a kid. Because, see, all you have to do is that, and then there you go. You're done. You've beaten it. Good job. Go you. You're the breast around. No one's ever gonna bring you down. Alright. So, after you solve those, you get into an outfit that you only get during treasure hunting segments. And it's kind of a weird outfit, so I won't spoil what it is. Paranormal Bob. Now, what's interesting about this one is no combat capabilities at all. Instead, if you push the B button, you get this stick thing, this divining rod, and your controller will vibrate when you're pointing it in the right direction. Of course, he can still do pretty much all of SpongeBob's other techniques. So the treasure's over this way. Yep, see, there it is, right there. Alright, let's see what the treasure is. Ew. Good old SpongeBob, am I right? Ha. 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 Okay. That's all I wanted to do. Beat the first level, show you guys the game, kinda figure out how this kind of thing works. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you later, after this cutscene ends.
Your fate's been decided. Now looky here what I got for you. That's right. Watch the little sticky.
Gary, where are you, boy? Gary! Why did you take Gary, Mr. Dutchman? Why? Why? No one makes my best friends into pirates, and I mean no one!
Alright, so that's how this game works. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time I decide to record. Bye-bye.